One of the key differences between a Nighthawk and a Teltonika device is, as I mentioned before, the Wi-Fi. So what I have here is actually the RUT950 is inside the house that the case study in Onkaparinga Hills, and the Nighthawk M6. Now currently Nighthawk M2 is being used here, but we're just going to use the M6 for the sake of testing it. So it's here, it's working, and it's on the inside. So we do have the problem now that we are we're going to fix with the external antenna. So that's demonstrated before. But the other aspect of it is the Wi-Fi range. So M6, as it is here, gives you good connection for Wi-Fi in this study. But if you move to a bedroom, it's going to be slightly weaker situation. So I'll just do a first test here on my phone to show a speed test, and just kind of get a feel for where we're at. So just go on speed test. Noting this is the indoor, just by the unit by itself, so nothing connected, it's just as it is, on the table where it's always going to be used. So as you can see, the ping is a bit slow already, and it is actually, download speed is, well, in this case, it's about 1. So it's nothing to write home about. The Wi-Fi though is, that's 3 actually. So download speed is 3.3. So obviously that's why we need to solve the problem that we have here. Upload is similar, so 1.8, so 2. So not great. Wi-Fi, as you can see on the top right of my little screen here, it has 3 bars. So Wi-Fi is obviously strong because I'm right next to the device. That's the baseline. So okay, so now we move to another room. So this house is, of course, it has brick walls, so beautiful house, but it doesn't help us for the what we want to do here. So this is just kind of one extremity of the actual house, 10 meters away, but few brick walls in between. You can see the Wi-Fi on my screen. It's 1 out of the 3, so the Wi-Fi certainly dropped significantly, and need I say more? Error, test failed to complete. That's what it is. So that's what we have with the Nighthawk M5, but we don't do anything about it. First of all, we've already demonstrated external antenna will solve the 4G problem. Wi-Fi, unfortunately with a Nighthawk, there's not much you can do because there is no external antennas available to replace. Going to do a comparison with the RUT950, which of course has external Wi-Fi antennas that you can replace, but it also has external Wi-Fi antennas that are, in my opinion, significantly better than having small internal antennas. So let's repeat the test there. All right, so this is the second part of the same test. So I swapped over the same SIM. So just to bring it into context, I have the same Telstra SIM card. So it's just swapping between the Nighthawk M6 in this case, and now it's back into the RUT950. The focus is to see if the Wi-Fi using the own antennas of the RUT950 is going to be different. So not going into the signal itself, as I said before, as always, the external antenna is already, we know that's needed. Just going to go speedtest.net to see what the performance is here in the study, where the modem will eventually be. So, well, just using no external antennas, having this device on the same physical position where the Nighthawk was sitting, we're downloading at 19 and uploading at about 10, as it's dropping down to 6.5 now. So in a weaker signal area, it's significantly better using something with these antennas. The Wi-Fi, of course, is strong because I'm right next to it, and the 4G, the custom experience for this perspective is perfect. So let's go to the bedroom again. It's 10 meters away through 2 or so thick double brick walls, and see if we still get a good connection. Taking into account, we've actually had a complete failure on the Nighthawk. So 19.2 was the download, 8.7 was the upload when I was in the study. You can see here now the Wi-Fi, at least I have two bars. I didn't get an app for my Apple phone that actually shows me the difference. So I'm just going to repeat the same test again. We have a download ping speed of 25 milliseconds. Download is 10 or 11, 10.9. Upload speed is 5.8. Running between, well, now it's 2.4. So it is a connection that is workable, and it's well, better than the error message that we saw on the Nighthawk M5. So there we go. There's a final result. 11 down, 1.8 up, and the ping is good. So that's clear difference between the two types of modems that you can get. So keep working on this, but thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.